Hello everyone, you are all welcome to lecture number 631, and today's topic is the medicinal importance of holy basin, and in Indian language it is commonly known as Tulsi. Tulsi is very important and sacred holy plant for Indian people. The majority of the people, those who are Hindus, they are using it for their lot of religious ceremonies, functions, and they consider it sacred and holy. And also, it is their belief that it is the incarnation of Lakshmi, goddess, or we can say that on earthly it is the manifestation of goddess. And once it is considered as the avatar of Lakshmi, then of course it is the we can say the wife of Vishnu Bhagwan, that is goddess. And in every houses, or we can say most of the houses in India, you will get either in backyard or somewhere inside house or in their garden or in their lawn, it is planted. And they believe that once we have around our house or nearby our houses or in our backyard this Tulsi plantation. Tulsi is a shrub, is a small bush type, and it has very good aromatic character, smell. So they believe that once it is planted there, they are protected from any evil, and also snake or some poisonous insects as well as bacteria and virus. Of course, it contains a lot of essential oil, so it is possible to protect. And Tulsi is the plant of Indian subcontinent. Mainly, it is cultivated in India for two purposes. One purpose is for religious functions and ceremonies, and second, its medicinal use. In Indian system of Ayurvedic and Unani, there are a lot of preparations out of Tulsi and its essential oil. And recently, they have given the formulation with Tulsi to fight COVID-19 virus. What they have mentioned, that once this formulation is given to the people who are having COVID-19 disease, it will boost the immune system, and of course it will not allow the coronavirus to multiply and to penetrate in the respiratory cells. And this Tulsi holy basin, it contains 71% eugenol, that is essential oil, volatile, and 20% is methyl derivative of eugenol, and it is containing some other essential oil and terpenes, and that is making it very much important from medicinal point of view. For example, here this is the eugenol. Eugenol is very effective and medicinal constituent, and it is powerful antioxidant, and it contains 71% in the Tulsi oil. And the other component which is 20%, that is methyl eugenol. The same eugenol, it's a methyl derivative. So if you combine these two, methyl derivative and eugenol, both are having up to 91%, and rest of the 9%, they are linalool, they are carbocorol, and that is having the characteristic smell, that is pungent smell. So this pungent smell what we are getting in Tulsi oil is because of the presence of carbocorol, and it contains also linalool, cineol, and it contains methyl chavicol. So these are all the constituents of the essential oil of Tulsi, and this one is having very effective for cough, for cold, for muscles spasm, and those who are having some gastric problem, indigestion. Also, it drastically reduces the oxidative stress, and it is also anti-carcinogenic, means it will reduce the chances of getting cancerous cells. And one more important thing is that it is helping in your headache and fever, and also it will regulate or it will maintain the stress hormone, that is cortisol. So once we are taking Tulsi preparation, I know the whole Tulsi plant is used for medicinal purpose for different type of preparations, including its essential oil. So it can drastically reduce the mental tension and stress. Now, if you were late and you were learning somewhere, at least one line you should have sent the message. So the Tulsi is very much medicinal, and it is in every household in India, and it is supplied in the form of either drug powder or in liquid form as an essential oil, and with lot of different preparations in Indian system. And the botanical name of Tulsi, holy basil, is Ocimum sanctum, and it belongs to family Lamiaceae. It is native to Indian subcontinent, and it is sacred plant in Hindu belief. Hindus regard it as earthly manifestation of goddess. Tulsi is also known as Virinda and is an avatar of Lakshmi, and thus consort of the god Vishnu. Tulsi plant is cultivated for religious as well as for medicinal purpose. Number 2, Tulsi leaves contain 0.7% essential oil, and this 0.7% essential oil contains 71% eugenol and 20% the methyl derivative of eugenol. So you can say that it contains 91% eugenol derivative, and that eugenol is very powerful antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and they are capable of reducing drastically the oxidative stress, and that will reduce the chance of getting so many other diseases, including Parkinson, diabetes, cancer, and some other mental disease. And then it contains the other, apart from eugenol, it contains carol, sesquiterpene, methyl, chavicol, and cineol, also linalool. So all these structures of these terpenes I have already given in my first part, so that you can copy down all the possible structures of essential oil and mixture of terpene like linalool, eugenol, and carocol. All are given. It is widely used in cough, cold, fever, gastric disorder, and they are also used in carminative stimulant and flavoring agent. The essential oil is antiseptic and externally used for skin disease. So it is also very good antiseptic. So if you have any problem in your skin, some rashes or some cut or anything, people can apply as a source of antiseptic externally. It can also be used for some other skin diseases, and it can boost immune system because it is very rich in eugenol and eugenol derivative, that is we can say very powerful antioxidant, and that's why it can drastically boost our immune system. That's why nowadays in India, lot of Ayurvedic preparation Tulsi is there to fight coronavirus disease that is called COVID-19, and it has antiviral, antibacterial, anti-carcinogenic effect. Number three, it helps in reduce stress and it facilitates the proper digestion. The latest research shows that it can relieve our stress because it can maintain our stress hormone cortisol. So the latest research shows that if we are taking some Tulsi essential oil or even Tulsi leaves, it can drastically reduce the stress level, and then it contains vitamin A, C, and it is also very good to maintain the oral health, and it is strong insect repellent that I have already told you that in every house you can see the plantation of Tulsi outside or inside or maybe in backyard, because it is having very good anti-insect repellent and even anti-snake or anti-evil, all these belief is there. So with this I will stop. So let me share one more information. Actually, when I visited Saudi Arabia, and I saw one plant outside one of the Saudi national, and it was Tulsi plant. So I asked him. He said, "No, it is very sacred to all of us." And he also mentioned, so far I don't know, that even there is mention of Tulsi plant in our holy book Quran. So in Mediterranean, in Saudi Arabia, in all Middle East, they also consider it as a holy or sacred plant. This, I mean, information what I was given. Anyhow, Tulsi is a very, very important part of our life as a medicine, as a source of lot of religious functions and ceremonies. So with this, once again, thank you very much for watching the lecture.